shocked when the teacher announced to the whole school that only the gifted kids were invited to the lecture. But what was most troubling for me is that it seemed to me that only our group was dissatisfied with children being labeled as goods in the store based on the results of one standardized test.
Accessible by all, and by education we are referring to that which Bell Hooks and Powell Afrere describe as a liberating, cooperative experience that transforms student to learner and teacher to facilitator, where excitement is generated through collective effort, that America, beloved, has anything but a public education system.
Σε βλέπω να φεύγεις, μα δεν ξέρω τι να πω. Τι έκανα λάθος, μέσα μου ψάχνω να βρω. Να αλλάξω συνήθειες, να μην ζητάω πολλά. Να σε πιάσω από το χέρι και να σου πω ξανά είναι απλά.
You know how much we desire to live at peace. There can be no greater service to our country and no source of pride more real than to be a member of the Peace Corps of the United States. I hope that you will join.
This is entitled Annie's Rainy Season Number 4. Dear Mr. Kennedy, may I ask, is Peace Corps one more litany, conquest, global manifest destiny, siphoned from the idealism of people like you and like me? When did Peace Corps stop becoming our Corps and transform into my, his, her, and their Corps? Peace Corps, Anti-Communism Corps, Imperial Neocolonialism Corps, the Ugly American Corps. The ignored lessons of Western aid and development Corps, an affront to the poor Corps. The need for the United States to save humanity Corps.
Research, places you go for vacation, and come on, look at this. Who doesn't want to save that? They're fuzzy, they're cute, they don't look like they'll eat your face off right there. So that's one of the main drivers of a lot of people when they think of the environmental movement. We want to save places like this because this environment treats us all the same. And so because of this, a lot of people think that as we save the environment together, we're all going to be treated by it the same. But, dun dun dun, what if I were to tell you that the environment does not affect all of us the same in actuality? And depending on where you live in your location, it could be drastically different.
Friends that went from a tour bus, you know, eating tuna out of a freaking can just to make a living, and now they're nationally known. I was actually last night. If you don't know me, I'm Chris, and I work at Lucy's Cafe. I was playing their new CD, and this kid goes, "Hey, dude, it's good stuff. This is my type of music." I'm like, "All right." He's like, "Can I buy this somewhere?" I'm like, "iTunes?" I'm like, "Yeah." You can give them $9.99 and support them.
Nicely done. So today I'm going to talk about deconstructing affirmative action, which is a highly charged topic. When I started researching this topic, I was unaware of how many facets there are to it. It is an incredibly complex, and it does evoke a lot of emotion in a lot of people when you start talking about it.
The way gender works, you know, if you look at these pictures, you know, male, female, you're not looking at the people's genitals, or you're not doing a genetic test to decide their chromosomes or anything like that. What you're doing is analyzing the way that they might walk, the way that they might talk, the way that they would behave, and then putting them in a social category based on that. That is your gender. That is the behavior and attributes that society takes and puts into a category and says this gender or that gender. Now, these categories are basically made up, and the things in them. You know, who says that a boy can't wear a skirt?